Hi, you guys. It's Yaz. And today I want to talk about how narcissists stalk your social media, okay? I had a few people ask me this question. They say, why do narcissists feel the need to stalk my social media? Well, you got to understand something. Narcissists, and they say, well, why do they stalk my social media when it was them who discarded me? It's like this, you guys. Even when a narcissist discards you, they don't normally fully discard you where they don't want to see what's going on with you. See, narcissists are very nosy. They like to keep tabs on people. So they watch. They make fake profiles and they watch. Why do they do this? Because they want to see how you're doing. They want to see that you're not doing well. Because if you're doing well, it's going to make them feel worse, okay? A lot of times narcissists post on their social media about how they're in a new relationship, how they're doing wonderful. They may post the new supply right away. Why? Because they know you're watching. And narcissists want to hurt you to the core. They want to show you that you're the problem. And what better way to show you that you're the problem is to show you, hey, I got somebody new. See, the problem isn't me. The problem is you. Look how fast somebody got in a relationship with me. So I know there's nothing wrong with me. I'm in demand. Okay. Now, not all narcissists will post the new supply right away. Some of them won't. And the reason that a narcissist may not post the new supply right away is because, maybe you know who the new supply is and you might reach out to them and say something like, well, they were in a relationship with me when they started with you. They may be trying to hide the new supply because maybe they have a couple of new supplies and they don't want, each supply knowing about the other one or that they're in a relationship. So, but the thing is, people say, well, why do they stalk me on social media? A narcissist is going to stalk you, okay? Because they want a connection to you if maybe later on they want to come back to you, okay? They want to see, number one, they're nosy. They want to see what's going on with you. They like to control things. So, if you're not doing well, that's their way of knowing that they could come in and hoover you back, all right? If you're posting sentimental memes about how you're lonely, how you're depressed, how you're sad, the narcissist, that's a green light for a narcissist to come on in and try you again. But if you're doing well, let's say you're in a new relationship with somebody and you're posting about it, that narcissist may try even harder to hoover you as well because narcissists want to screw you up. They may want to screw you up in your new relationship. So they'll hit you up and they'll say, oh, I've been thinking about you, or I miss you, or something. And what is this going to do? This is going to fuck with your head and you're going to start to feel bad. And you're not going to be able to start this new relationship with this new person because the narcissist is still around. The narcissist is going to try to remind you of the good times you had with them. This is how they try to brain fuck you so that maybe you go and meet the narcissist somewhere so that they could weasel their way back into your lives. Now, I want to bring something up. If you're dealing with a malignant narcissists are very, very controlling, very dangerous. And they are the ones that will really, really stalk you because they can't deal with losing control of you. And, this is like where you see even cases on Dateline or 48 Hours where they're stalking their exes, and some of them may even go and, cause harm or kill their exes. Okay, why? Because they can't deal with their exes moving on into a new relationship. Because they need that control. They need the control. So what are they going to do? They're going to stalk your social media. They want to see what you're posting, what your mood is, how you're doing, okay? And if they're not doing well, I always tell people, if you're dealing with a malignant narcissist and they don't have a lot of options, you're dealing with a very dangerous individual that is going to not let go of you so easily, okay? Like if they had other options they could bounce to, that's one thing. I mean, they may still stalk you, all right? They may still stalk you, especially if you were a good supply or you had a long relationship with them. It'll be very hard for them to let go. But it's better if they have, other options that they can bounce to and they're not so lonely and desperate and they keep falling back on you. But yeah, narcissists like to watch your social media. They like to see how you're doing. They don't want to feel like they lost anything, okay? It would make a narcissist, your narcissistic ex, feel so good if they knew that you were unhappy, okay? Now, it's a double-edged sword. Because if they know that you're not happy, that's going to make them feel good, that they didn't lose something, all right? Or maybe you can't move on and be in another relationship. Narcissists don't want to ever think that you can move on and be happy and be in another relationship. Because again, what is that? That makes them feel shame, okay? That makes them feel that, they want to suppress those feelings of shame. They want to put all the shame on you for the breakup of the relationship. So if they saw you in a new relationship with someone else and you're happy and everything, that's going to make them feel shame like, they did something wrong. So it's also a double-edged sword because, narcissists, they hate to see somebody happy. So the other caveat that you have to watch out is, if you're dealing with a controlling narcissist and you break up with them and now they see your social media and let's say you post publicly or whatever, and you're showing that narcissist that you're very happy, they may try to do something to hurt you because they're so miserable. They're so jealous. They're filled with jealousy and envy. They're filled with the spirit of Cain that they may try to do something to hurt you. And how could they hurt you? Depends on your vulnerabilities. They may try to hurt you by smearing you to other people. They may try to hurt you by trying to get back with you and then dumping you again. Okay? The narcissists are game players. Okay? And the thing that a narcissist hates the most is to see other people happy. They hate to see other people happy and they hate to be abandoned. So let me just say this. A lot of people don't realize this, but when you break up with your narcissistic ex, even though they may be in a new relationship with someone else, from time to time, they're going to have downtime, but they're going to be bored at times, and they're going to go on social media from a catfish profile, because they all have catfish profiles, and they're going to be seeing what you're posting. Another way they may try to hoover you is they may reach out to your friends or family. This is a big red flag that narcissist may be coming back into your life, is that they may try to reach out to your friends and family and feel out how you're doing. They may even ask about you. Oh, how's so-and-so? How they been? Blah, 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 blah. I miss them or something, okay? And you know that your people are going to come back and tell you what they said, okay? This is how they feel out the situation of whether your people will go back and, say get lost or block them, or if they're receptive, they try to use your supporters to try to weasel their way back in if they can. So yeah, a narcissist is always going to be stalking your social media because narcissists always want to know what's going on, okay? They always want to be one step ahead of you, and they never, ever want to feel like you got over on them, okay? So they need that constant validation to feel like they did the right thing, that the breakup was the right thing, whether you discarded them or they discarded you. They don't ever want to feel like they made a mistake or they incurred a loss. So they're going to be curious to see how you're doing, okay? So they watch you. Some of them even drive by your house. They try to keep tabs. Some of them could be stalkers where they drive by your work. These are the real dangerous type of narcissists that really are keeping tabs, that really can't let go. See, narcissists, they don't want to let go. That's why some of them, too, will say, well, can't we just be friends? They want to keep you as an option. They're not looking to be friends with you. Don't misunderstand. These people are not looking to be friends with you, but they are looking to have a connection to you so that maybe later on they could weasel their way back into your life and use you for some sort of supply, whatever you offered them. It could be sex, it could be money, it could be a place to live, or they just like knowing you're there. It could be attention, or maybe they like to use you for therapy. They call you up, when they're down and they have somebody to talk to. So they're using you for something. That's why they still want to keep in touch with you. That's why they still want to keep tabs on you. They also stalk your social media, like I said, because they want to feel better about themselves in knowing that you're not doing doing good. This is why I tell you, never ever post your feelings or your emotions on your social media publicly, okay? Because not only them, but anybody else can see what's going on. You have scammers out there that are actually stalking profiles on social media that look for vulnerable people, sad people, maybe people that post a lot of religious memes, or people that are, talk about anxiety or depression or something. And who do you think they're going to target? They're going to target somebody that they could get over on, okay? So never show your vulnerabilities publicly. And especially if your narcissistic ex could see your profile, or if you have somebody on your page, let's say it's your Facebook page, you have somebody that the narcissist knows and can go report back to the narcissist, okay? This is why you don't want to have any connections to the narcissist. You can't, because that trigger will always be around. If somebody is a mutual friend or a mutual connection to the narcissist, they're going to go back and tell the narcissist how you doing. Or they may come back to you and tell you how the narcissist is doing. And all of this is keeping the narcissist alive in your life. You don't need that. You need to move on in your life. Let them go. You need to not let the narcissist know anything that you're doing in your life, okay? And a lot of people, they want to stick it to the narcissist and show them how happy they are, or that they're in a new relationship and that their life is better and everything like that. Well, when you do that and you're dealing with a narcissist, you're pretty much putting a bullseye on you, because they're going to try to target you to ruin your happiness. However they're going to do it, by smearing you or by trying to, be the devil and come in as your angel and hit you up and try to be nice to you, to try to mess with your head and make you think that they still care about you so that you can never move on. This is the problem with these people. They don't want you completely. They don't want you for what you thought they were in it. Like the narcissist was never fully in it the way you were fully in it, okay? But what they do is they don't let you go. They keep you around. They breadcrumb you. And people say, well, if they don't love me, why do they keep contacting me? Why do they want to see me occasionally? Because they're getting something from you. And that something could be anything. That something could just be attention. It could be an ego boost. Just knowing that you're getting on the phone and you're talking to them feeds the narcissist, makes them feel important, okay? And the other thing too is, you guys, if a narcissist really does you dirty, let's say they cheat on you, they lie to you, they gaslight you, they jerk you around, they ghost you, and you still keep in contact with these people, you might as well just write doormat across your head, because that's what they're going to think. They're going to think you have no respect for yourself. You're a doormat because you're accepting this kind of, disrespectful behaviors they're giving you. Okay, so you need to respect yourself. When somebody slights you, you've got to distance yourself or let them go, or they're going to think that you're a fool, and they're going to think that they could fool you, okay? They're going to know that you're soft, and when they know you're soft, they may try to get over on you. But the main purpose of this whole podcast was to talk about why narcissists stalk their exes, because their exes, narcissists have abandonment issues, okay? So what does that mean? That means that narcissists don't fare well with somebody getting rid of them, or, even if they get rid of you, it's a loss. It's a loss. Narcissists can't deal with losses. So they're always going to want to have that connection to you. And that connection to you is to still see what's going on in your life. Even if they're not in your life, by watching you on social media, they feel like they're close to you. They're still a part of your life. And understand that they're not doing this because they love you. They're doing this because they can't deal with the loss, and they still want a connection to you because they hate to feel the abandonment. It's the abandonment that they hate to feel, and they want to feel some kind of validation and satisfaction in knowing that you're not doing well. Okay? See, narcissists are never happy. They're never satisfied. I did a reel over a year ago talking about this. This reel just exploded, you guys, on TikTok, because it's the truth. Narcissists, no matter whom they're with or, what supply they're with, they could have 25 supplies. They're jumping from person to person. But that narcissist is still not happy. Period, dot, end of story. Why? Because they always feel an emptiness within themselves, okay? They always feel that emptiness within themselves. You see, people that are happy, people that feel satisfied, people that are content don't need validation from all of these other people. But a narcissist doesn't feel content. It all stems back from their childhood development of them not feeling like they were enough, or they never got the love that they should have gotten or needed, okay? So their way of filling that is to make themselves feel important by people flattering them, by making themselves feel like they're superior to everybody else. All of this stems from this deep-rooted insecurity within them. And they fool people because they try to seem so self-assured. Sometimes when you meet a narcissist, you think, ooh, I'm glad, I'm with this person. They got my back. They're strong, and they put out an image that they're this strong, secure, person, but that couldn't be farther from the truth, because when the chips are down, the narcissist gets going. And I've seen this. I've seen this with a few narcissists that I thought, these people are tough people and this and that. And then when they were confronted by somebody, man, they put their tail between their legs and they said nothing. They said nothing. You know why? Because a narcissist knows who they can bully and who they can't. And when they're up against somebody else who, sees through them or who will take them on head to head, I mean, really take them on, you'll see that narcissist back off so fucking fast because they're a coward. These people are cowards. Understand this. They are cowards. That's why they can't walk in the truth. They're afraid of the truth because it exposes them for being toxic, all right? And I had this issue, you guys, and I hate to keep bringing it up, and I don't want to keep bringing it up, and I have better things to do than keep bringing it up, but there's a narc abuse influencer from India that every time I post a video, whether it's narcissists don't like parenting, whether it's about narcissists and picture taking, whether it's about selective memory, whether it's about toxic family, don't run to toxic family. This influencer takes it and boom, right after is doing videos on this or reels on this. Okay. And I had somebody say to me, I thought they were, a licensed psychologist or therapist. And I said to this person, I said, really? How do you know they're a licensed psychologist? Did you see their official degree? Okay, this is exactly what I mean, you guys. When people portray to be something that they're not. If you're if you're such an expert on narcissistic abuse, why are you posting the exact, almost word for word, the exact same thing that I'm saying in my videos and my reels? Why are you posting it right after me? You're posting it because you know it's the truth. You know that it gets a lot of views, and you're trying to bump up your channel or your social media by copying things, not because you experienced it. See, anything that I tell you guys, I could back up, all right? I would never come out here and tell you something is truth unless I've experienced it. And everything that I've experienced that I'm telling, everything I'm telling you rather is I have experienced. That includes, the picture taking. I've experienced that. That includes how parents hate, how narcissists hate parenting. I've experienced that. I've co-parented with a covert narcissist. I'm still co-parenting. I went to court for 3 years. I could speak on this. You understand? But this particular influencer, in my opinion, is a fraud and a fake. And I'm putting that out there, and I'm putting him on blast because, he's trying, it's one thing to say something, okay? It's one thing to say something, that is common knowledge when we talk about gaslighting or other issues. But when they start to copy exact things that I'm saying and just switch up the words, then I know you're a fake and a fraud that's taking off on my stuff that I'm talking about that comes from my personal experiences. All right. And I felt like saying in the beginning of this video, oh, by the way, narc abuse influencer from India, you're going to talk about how narcissists stalk your social media? Because everything I post, I did something yesterday on the demonic spirit of the narcissist, and boom, 1 hour later, he comes out with a real demonic aura on narcissists, okay? So you know what? You picked the wrong one to play with over here because I'll put you on blast. I've messed with the snakiest of all snakes and narcissists. And so, you want to go there? I'll go there with you and I could back everything that I say. I just had to put that out there, you guys, because, it's annoying. You come out here, you want to, teach people. Everybody's talking from their personal experiences. And then you have these people that come, and because they may have more followers, they take what you're saying and they put it out there and they try to make it their own. Okay? It's not right. Not to mention a lot of other things that he does is suspect. Okay? Suspect. So be careful of who you get your information from. Just because somebody says they're a psychologist doesn't mean they are a psychologist. Where's their degree? Did you see their official document? Stop believing everything you hear, okay? You're dealing with narc abuse influencers. It's like every other niche out there that's hot. You're going to have people come into this niche to try to promote their platform for money, okay? For money. Okay, not because so much they want to help victims, because they want to, line their pockets. So what do? They play they're so nice. Like I had somebody say, oh, but he's so nice. I thought he was authentic. Yeah, well, that's what he wants you to think. That's what he wants you to think. He wants you to think he's a victim of narcissistic abuse. That's exactly what the narcissist does, okay? To try to scam you and make you think that he's a real one. He's authentic, all right? If he's so authentic, why is he copying every single idea that I'm doing that's hot on my platform and putting it out on his, all right? Okay, I'm done. Okay, I just had to put that out there, you guys, because, I believe in awareness and just saying it like it is. I'm a truth teller. And one thing you don't do, Mr. Narcissist, you never cross a super empath, okay? Because I will put you on blast, all right? So I hope that helps you guys. And getting back to the original thing that I was going to say here about this narcissist business stalking you. If you think your narcissist is stalking you, make sure you block everything across the board. Put everything on private and be careful of who you put on your page. If you don't know who they are, don't put them on your page, because these narcissists, they have 5, 10, 15 profiles, fake profiles, and they're all over the place. They use their social media for creeping, and they use their social media for trolling, okay? Trolling their exes and creeping for new supply, okay? You know how many married people are out there that are creeping with fake profiles, all right? Either on dating apps or on Facebook or on Instagram, okay? So protect yourself, to put everything to private, okay? So that, so that you don't have the narcissist knowing what's going on in your life and you're not feeding the narcissist, because then the narcissist knows how you're doing and they may try to hurt you in some way, okay? They may talk about you behind your back, or, they may try to hoover back in. They may talk to your friends and manipulate your friends against you. You just don't need these people. You need to fall off the face of the earth when it comes to a narcissist. That's why we say to Gray Rock, you want to be as boring as possible so that these people go find somebody else to bother, all right? And get out of your life and let you live in peace and move on with authentic, real, transparent people, okay? So I hope that helps you guys. If it does, hit the subscribe button, share the podcast, and have a great day. If you guys are having a problem in your dating or relationship, or you're dealing with somebody maybe that's narcissistic, you don't know if they're a narcissist, or you're just having problems, you're in a toxic relationship, and you need some clarity on it, go to the link in the podcast description for my website where I offer email and phone coaching. If you have a quick question, just a quick question, and you want to get a video sent back to you answering your question, there's also a link there for Vizio where I will send you a personalized video answering your question. Hi, you guys, it's Yaz, and I want to tell you about my 2 books on Amazon. The first book is Regain Your Power. It's all about power and relationship. Who has the power in the relationship? And it goes into all of that, okay? The other book is Signs He's Not Into You, He's Wasting Your Time, okay? Check it out. It gives you a lot of good clues as to whether you're with somebody who's a real one or somebody who's just going to waste your time. You could read them both with Kindle's free trial membership. So check it out. Link is in the podcast description. Hi, you guys. I just want to let you know that the Game Exposed now has their merchandise available. Check out the link in the bio, and you could go check it out. There's cool hoodies, cool sweatpants, cool hats. So go to the bio for the link. And also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook at The Game EXP 123, and also on Instagram, The Game EXP 123. Okay? And have a great day.